I'm here at the Edgefield Mounds, which are Native American mounds that were built by the Mississippian Native Americans approximately 1200 to 1600 AD. There are a total of 3 mounds, which are almost, if not nearly impossible to tell during the summertime because of all the trees and bushes and foliage that's growing out of them. So if this were the fall, and I have been here in the fall, and I'll probably come back in the fall to get a better video of this. This is one mound that I'm looking at right here. Then there is actually one right over here. There's a total of 3. If you look here on the map of the Edgefield Mounds, it shows you Mound C, Mound B, Mound A. So there's a total of 3 mounds. Mound A is right over here. And then the other 2 mounds, which are the largest, are right back up in here behind the cemetery. Most cemeteries for settlers from Europe, a lot of them were started near Indian burial mounds. That's just a traditional thing that continued on with each generation of humans that lived in each area. They continued to bury their dead in approximately the same area. Now, the Edgefield Mounds are approximately 1.5 miles from the Mississippi River, which would be this way north. Now, during this time period, so we're talking about AD 1200 to AD 1600, the river probably would have been much closer than it is right now. In fact, I know it would be. But even at this time, the river is only 1.5 miles away. And I am approximately 6 to 10 miles south of the Chucalissa Indian Village, which is in a state park in Memphis, Tennessee. And the Parkin Archaeological Park, which was a very large Native American village, is approximately 50 miles in the northwestern direction across the Mississippi River, which is where Hernando de Soto actually visited that Indian village. The Chucalissa village was probably gone by the time that Hernando de Soto came to this area, but he did visit the village where the park and archaeological site is located now. So it says here that the Edgefield site consists of 3 conical earthen mounds arranged on a north-southeast axis. The 2 largest mounds are roughly 20 feet in height, while the third is just under 10 feet. Much of the surrounding soil has been removed for use in the levee construction, making the mounds appear taller than they are. Archaeological excavations in Mound A indicate that it was built in a single stage during the Mississippian period, AD 1200 to 1600. That is also unusual because most Native American mounds were built over different stages. Some of them were built over hundreds of years, such as the ones that are that are close to Jackson, Tennessee, which are called the Pinson Mounds. They were built over hundreds of years. Different generations built them. And then some that are in central Illinois area of the Mississippians built over thousands of years. So, of course, depending on how high the mound is, you can see how many generations and how long it actually took for them to build them. Again, it's nearly impossible. I'm looking directly at Mound C right here. You're looking at Mound C, and you really can't see it right here. There is a QR code that you can scan. I believe on all the Mississippian mound trail markers. But this is the closest to the Lake Cormorant area. This is actually considered to be, it's unincorporated DeSoto County, and the closest Mississippian mound site to Lake Cormorant, DeSoto County.